Alright, jabronis. I'm gonna try something a little bit more lame than what I usually do. I'm gonna show y'all. So I got this project I'm bidding right now. Let me show you. So that's the building there. It's really 3 stories. This little small square up top is that's like a little penthouse thing. It's pretty cool. But that's the building we're about to work on. And so I kind of want to show you all the plans and let you see how I go about, kind of how I go about getting the price on. I'm not going to get too in depth, but let's see, how do I do that? Like this, right? Take that. Boom. Okay, go here. Okay, I got to remember I'm in the bottom right here. Okay. So this is the first floor. This is the demolition plan as we see right here. Um, this existing bathroom is a big bathroom. They're saying that stays there, but the way you guys really read plans is notes by symbol, okay? Because this is really the architect or engineer that drew these up. That's really what they want you to take note of, right? So you kind of go through and look. You see no numbers by all this, which is actually not true. Find out we're actually going to pull and replace all these fixtures with new ones anyway, so it is going to get demoed. But like number 8 right here, okay, existing roof drain piping to be removed as required. So that one they haven't given me much info on. It seems like they just want to replace the roof drains. But anyway, so like right here, this number 6, it says cleansing faucets and associated services to be removed. That's actually a wadu. It's for like a mosque, a Muslim church, and this is like a foot washing station. These little circles are little stools, and there's like faucets. Like there's like 6 faucets on this one, 3 on that one, or 5, whatever. And there's one for the women's, and this is like a women's prayer area here, I believe, and this one's for the men's, and maybe this is the men's one. Okay, so that's the first floor, and this is just the demo, okay? Second floor, they're saying all this stays, demo, existing water heater to be removed, roof drain. So all they're talking about on this one is like just fuck with the roof drains and the water heater on the second floor for demo purposes. Third floor, leave all this supposedly, demo the water heater, roof drains, and some sort of other sink, and some small bathrooms over here, and the roof drains are right there. Fourth floor. So the fourth floor, that's confusing. See, this is a little penthouse on what I showed you earlier. This is the inside part of the penthouse. And then these are the roof drains, which, let's see, number 4, existing roof drain, and see that ORD, overflow roof drain to remain. So they want to keep all those in place, but just replace the piping underneath, I suppose. Okay, so that's the demo part, which is kind of a project in its own, getting a price for that. But let's go to the actual plumbing pages here. Yikes, dude. It's like freaking Frank Zappa's The Black Page. It's like a lot of stuff. Let's take a look. This is maybe boring for you guys, but I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. You don't got to watch. Alright, so we're zooming in like crazy. So these are the roof drains here. Man, I hope you guys can see my mouse and I'm not just being an idiot. But you see, that's note 27. There's a lot of notes on this page, right? And this is the kind of stuff where, like, I come in clutch, where you're glad you hired me, right? So this is the 6-inch main where my mouse is. Hopefully y'all can see that. And it calls for me right here at number 9. Let's just go over there real quick. Number 9. Number 9. Connect to existing waste piping. Yep. Okay, so they want me to tie into the existing building drain. Not a sewer, boys. It's the building drain. Right here. Branch off, send one up over here for this shit. And then come over here, go all the way, get out my head, go all the way over, come all the way up, branch off for this, come up, branch all the way over here for this bathroom, which obviously, boys, that's dumb as shit. I would just come right up this way, right up here. But, so they draw this out, but that's stupid. I get worried about shit like this because look how long this run is here. This bathroom, it's got to go all the way down here, then down here, then over here, then, that may be on my face, hope not, down all the way down to here, then over here, and then down, and then we finally leave the building right here. Jesus Christ, that's a long run. Like, I'm going to alter that. I'm going to be like, guys, we're going to have to, like, come into the bathroom and, like, saw cut. We're not going to just, like, all that work to just go around the bathroom, like, that's not worth it. That is not worth it. Right, but you got to give a price and then convince them to do that. I don't know. I'll probably put an RFI in before I even give the bid. But this is a big one. There's a shitload of bathrooms, so let's zoom out a little bit. Because this is just the first floor. So there's your auditorium area. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Okay, first floor, let's go to the second floor. Second floor wasn't a lot of demo. But see, I believe all these fixtures, they're saying they stay here, but I was told they want to replace them. But we're adding a bathroom here regardless, adding a bathroom there, drinking fountain, water heater, floor drain, mop sink, drinking fountain, bathroom, sink with the plaster trap. A lot of these schools are having me put these plaster traps. It's like a small, like, little sediment trap that, like, you know, for plaster. They put them in, like, art rooms a lot where I do those, seems like. Third floor, this is probably boring, but I don't care. Third floor. So, okay. Oh, I should show y'all where the stacks come up. That's probably interesting to you, right? So 4-inch, it's right here. It's coming up from downstairs, and it wants to go this way, catch this sink, catch this floor drain, catch this toilet. I didn't even notice that was a bathroom. Come this way, put a floor clean out, come over here, catch this drinking fountain. That's why we're going to 2-inch, because it's just a drinking fountain from there. But that's, you know, that's how you have to look at these. You got to think about each floor as you're going up. Over here's a pretty big bathroom group that's not there at all. That's all new shit, right? So you got this 4-inch, it's coming. Whew. See, that's a silly path, isn't it? To come all the way, I haven't even caught that yet, come all the way and then come down over here. Like, this extra bit of run is a lot, whereas opposed to, you could just, let me get my head out the way. Hopefully y'all can see my mouse. Come over here and go straight to it. And it's not like I'm trying to save money, but it's just, that's a lot of extra footage, and like, for fucking why? I'm not gonna do that shit. Fourth floor, where the penthouse is. I guess they're keeping that baller ass cabinet they got up there. There's like this like really cool fucking granite countertop. What's this 12 and 11? It's probably gas shit on the roof. 12. Turn 4-inch roof drain down in chase. Okay. Connect existing roof drain, overflow roof drain piping in this area below existing roof. Run roof drain and overflow roof drain piping below existing roof as shown. Field verify exact size and location before doing any associated work. So they get you with the field verify, dude. See, that's 19 in each one of those. What is that? 19. Existing roof drain to remain. Yeah, okay. But then you see, here's my gas. Taking 1-inch all the way up there. Oh, and then we put a regulator, I assume. Pounds to ounces gas pressure regulator on roof, approximately 450 CFH. So we're going to run a 1-inch medium pressure line up here, put a regulator there, and then take 1.25 inches up to feed a big time air handler. That's going to be a big one, or furnace. But that's all the gas we got, so I'm not going to get too into the nitty gritty with you guys on it. But this is like really like step one. It usually takes me about 2 minutes to kind of, maybe 5 minutes to familiarize myself with the plans like I just did here with you guys. And then I'll go through and actually start counting fixtures. I'll be like, okay, toilet, shower, lavatory, floor drain, toilet. And just start getting a count. And I use these dry erase little papers here so I can just like scribble as I go, and I'll get a count on all the sinks and shit and everything. And I know more or less what everything costs, right? And so I'll go through, and that's the first thing I do is kind of get an idea of what it's going to cost me for fixtures, right? And then I start thinking of like, okay, this is a 3,000 square foot space, you know, and this is just for rough estimation, right? But I'll think like this is probably about 5,000 square foot, right? So just the copper piping on this floor alone is going to cost me about $8,000. Right, I know that. Well, not $8,000, probably about $7,000 to $6,000 because prices just went up. About $6,000 on pricing, and then about like $2,000 on insulation. So yeah, I'm probably looking at about $8,000 on just the copper, right? And then if we're doing PVC or cast iron, that determines the drain pricing. But I get that material pricing, like the fixture pricing, and then it's not that hard for me to think like, okay, when I'm rough, I go through and I do the labor like rough in, like how long is it going to take me to get all the plumbing underneath the floor for all these bathrooms, and like, you know, like say as an example, I'll figure this bathroom, and this is just the way I do it. Everybody does it their own way, but I'm like, this will take me, this area here is going to take me like 3 days to rough in. This area here is going to take me like 2 days to rough in. This one's going to take me like 3, and I'll put more thought into it, what I want to tell you. But I might say like, okay, the third floor, I'm looking at 8 days rough in. I'm looking at 10 days top out, 4 days on setting fixtures, and you know, just kind of associate a certain amount of cost for each day for that crew, and you know, and then just you got to be thorough, go through the plans, not miss nothing. And then once I get that total cost, I usually take that number, divide it by 0.7. And that is the secret to business. Figure out what the fuck it cost you, and then divide that number by 0.7. So like if I think this one's gonna cost me, let's see how shitty my fucking, okay, we don't need to look at the plans anymore, boys. Let me fucking, whoa, where are you going? Alright, whoa. Did not do this right. Okay, whatever. Plans go away. Okay, so anyway, let's just say that this job cost me $300,000, right? I'll take that number, divide it by 0.7, and that equals $428,571. And that's how business is done. It really is. It's like you just got to know what's the cost of goods sold, and then what kind of margin can you get on it. And I could actually potentially get away with a 20% gross on this one and say it's the cost is $300K, which I don't know that yet, I'm guessing, divided by 0.8, and that's $375,000. But that's not that great because you think I have to spend $300,000 to make $75,000. Whereas if I do a 30% gross, I make $128,000 after I spend $300. Pretty good return. So I don't know. That's how I do it. Later, fellas.